27 out of 30. Think you can do better? What is the largest ocean? Indian, Pacific, or Atlantic? The Pacific is the biggest ocean on Earth. Which continents do the Ural Mountains separate? Asia and Africa, Europe and Africa, or Europe and Asia? The Ural Mountains divide Europe and Asia. In which river was Jesus baptized? Jordan, Euphrates, or Nile? Jesus was baptized in the Jordan River. Which city is considered the cradle of the Renaissance? Venice, Rome, or Florence? Florence is considered the birthplace of the Renaissance. Is the Milky Way the largest galaxy in the universe? True, false, or only in the local group? No, that statement is false. What instrument measures temperature? Barometer, thermometer, or anemometer? A thermometer is used to measure temperature. Which invention traditionally marks the beginning of history? Writing, printing press, or wheel? Writing marks the beginning of recorded history. Who formulated the law of universal gravitation? Johannes Kepler, Albert Einstein, or Isaac Newton? Isaac Newton came up with universal gravitation. Which symbol did the Nazis use? Roman eagle, swastika, or Celtic cross? The Nazis used the swastika symbol. What happened to Italy during World War II? Switched sides in 1943, stayed neutral, or stayed with Germany? Italy switched sides in 1943 during the war. What is the Japanese art of paper folding called? Karate, ikebana, or origami? The Japanese paper folding art is called origami. Which theory explains the origin of the universe? Big Bang, evolution, or plate tectonics? The Big Bang theory explains it. Which currency did Germany use before the euro? Peseta, franc, or Deutsche Mark? Germany used the Deutsche Mark before the euro. Which part of a sentence indicates the action? Noun, verb, or article? The action in a sentence is expressed by the verb. Which pharaoh is known as the Boy King? Tutankhamun, Ramses II, or Khufu? That pharaoh was Tutankhamun. What is the capital of Japan? Tokyo, Kyoto, or Osaka? Tokyo is the capital of Japan. Which energy uses the movement of the sea? Wind energy, tidal energy, or nuclear energy? That's called tidal energy. Who is the current king of Spain? Felipe V, Juan Carlos I, or Felipe VI? The current king of Spain is Felipe VI. In which country is Europe's highest mountain located? France, Russia, or Italy? Europe's highest mountain is in Russia. What is the scientific name for modern humans? Homo sapiens, Homo erectus, or Australopithecus? Modern humans are called Homo sapiens. How many legs do spiders have? 6, 8, or 10? Spiders have 8 legs. Which work by Dante describes hell, purgatory, and paradise? Odyssey, Iliad, or Divine Comedy? Dante's work is the Divine Comedy. How do kangaroos move? Cannot walk backward, can walk backward slowly, or move backward to escape. Kangaroos cannot walk backward. Who is considered the inventor of the radio? Nikola Tesla, Guglielmo Marconi, or Thomas Edison? Guglielmo Marconi is considered the inventor of radio. What does a hygrometer measure? Temperature, air humidity, or atmospheric pressure? A hygrometer is used to measure air humidity. Which country produces the most coffee? Brazil, Colombia, or Vietnam? Brazil produces more coffee than any other country in the world. What is a ballerina's skirt called? Poncho, leotard, or tutu? A ballerina's classic short skirt is called a tutu. If Earth's axis were not tilted, what would cease to exist? Gravity, oceans, or seasons? Without Earth's tilted axis, the seasons would no longer exist. What is a right angle? 180 degrees, 90 degrees, or 45 degrees? A right angle measures exactly 90 degrees. Who was the first female UK Prime Minister? Theresa May, Angela Merkel, or Margaret Thatcher? Margaret Thatcher became the first female Prime Minister of the UK. Thanks for playing! Subscribe for more quizzes or continue with another challenge on your screen.